Welcome back to All Day. Joining us now, Bloomington Police Chief Booker Hodges. I know it's Booker T. Hodges. Do you prefer using the T?
Oh, no, just
or
Booker.
not?
Booker's cool.
Booker's fine. Thanks for coming in here. Appreciate it. Yesterday you had a news conference, again, talking about Operation Creep. The arrest of 16 individuals in an undercover sexting. Is this similar to the effort from earlier this year that we covered extensively too, with the arrest at that point of what was a sitting state senator? Is this part of that ongoing operation? Is this something different?
No, it's the same deal. We'll keep running these operations, essentially trying to protect our kids from people who want to go out here and do stuff to them that we can't allow to have happen. So it's the same type of operation that we do. Yeah,
and the operation is interesting because, you know, people know that this might be happening in where you have undercover officers presenting themselves very clearly as 17, even though they're not. But I mean, they're identifying themselves as I'm 17 years old. And I think some of the folks maybe contest, well, they didn't look 17 or et cetera. But I mean, this is part of the approach, is to very clearly make that part of that conversation.
Yeah, and these folks know what they're doing. I mean, every single one of them is told it's a 17-year-old person that they're coming after. And in a lot of cases, these folks will admit that they know it's wrong. They don't want to get caught, you know, so they know what they're doing when they come looking for a 17-year-old kid.
And 16 people in this recent, including some an employee of, I believe, a civilian employee of Homeland Security and somebody with Minnesota Pollution Control Agency. You see kind of a, can you describe, I mean, the folks that you're arresting kind of run the gamut across society?
Yeah, yeah, it's all walks, unfortunately, of human society. So yeah, I don't understand it, and I guess if I understand it, I'd have to quit, but I don't get it, man. I don't.
You used, you called it Operation Creep.
Yeah.
You played then a snippet from the Radiohead song, I'm a Creep.
Yeah.
You're known for your kind of colorful flair in news conferences, where you hold up jumpsuits, etc. You ever get any pushback from anybody, whether you work with or in the city, other police departments, saying, hey, Booker, maybe tone it down a little bit, maybe that was a little too much?
No, I haven't. You know, I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that don't like it, but the good thing about it is you don't like it, just don't watch it. I mean, that's my feeling for it. And for me, I'd rather have people pay attention to something versus just click through it and not go about their day without actually paying attention to it. So
yeah, what gave you the idea when you introduced those sort of elements? You know, I mean, I think of a news conference where I was at with you recently, where it was around Christmas time, and you said, they're not wearing a Santa suit, they're going to be wearing orange, and I mean, again, it is very attention-getting, entertaining, I guess. Why?
So I think it's so people pay attention to it, right? And I still like to have fun too.
Yeah.
Right? And I mean, a lot of times for me, it ultimately comes down to when you watch a lot of these government or police press conferences, it's boring. It's talking about language that people don't understand.
Yeah.
Right? And you don't really connect with the community as opposed to just talking straight talk, right? And I think talking straight talk and that and a little bit of attention getting things in there, I think really helps connect with folks.
Have you heard feedback from people then that say, hey, that does help?
Yeah, all the time. All the time people walk up to me and they're glad we're doing it. They're glad that they feel like they know what's going on, and it's good to hear somebody actually talking in plain talk versus law enforcement jargon. And I say all the time, I got a doctorate degree. That doesn't make me smarter than anybody else. So, but if I needed to, I could, use vernacular or be very verbose and loquacious if I wanted to. But I just choose to talk like I normally talk.
Anything else you want to add about Operation Creep before we move on to another subject?
Yeah, I just think you got to watch your kids out there, and if you look at a lot of these videos, when you watch, and that's why we put the drone footage out there, these are grown people that are showing up in the middle of the day believing they're going to have sex with a 17-year-old kid. I mean, just think about that. For those of you who got kids out there, you're gone at work or wherever, and these dudes are going to show up to your house to have sex with your kid. It's unbelievable. So watch your kids. online.
You've had partners in some of the previous things where other groups work with you in this one as well?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We just had BCA, Richfield Police Department, Roseville, and the airport. I don't want to forget anybody, but in Eden Prairie, yes, that's who all worked with us on this one.
Okay.